I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask you to deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. So today we are doing messages from the elements. There are a lot of different ways you can think of this. Some people believe in elemental spirits. Some people just connect with a certain element more than another. If you believe in astrology, we can often have in our chart an affinity with one element over another. And some of you may not have anything to do with elements, but you're here to listen to a message that you believe is for you. So this is it. Anyway, let's get into those messages. We've got pile 1 is a star, moss agate star, I believe. Pile 2 is a heart druzy. It's crystally right there. And I think lapis was there went my brain. Lazuli. It's blue, it's got some stripes in it, and it's a moon for pile 3. So 1, 2, 3, pick your pile, pause if you need to, and I will see you there. Okay, pile 1 with your star. Let's see what your message is. We have heat. Interesting. Are you into fire? Wow. Really beautiful card. Motion, like the ocean. Unmarked trail, revelation. Hearth, again, we've got fire. The key word is comfort. Environment, kind of looks woodsy, like a little bit of wood. And sage. Let's give just a titch more space with these. Okay. All right. Oh, in case you're into numbers, we've got 57 and 11 here. Those are the only 2 numbers. So far, I've got a lot of fire. This is earthy, kind of earthy, oceany, water. Friction causes heat, which also causes motion. Heat causes what is it? Heat rises in the air, right? It's motion. Flames are moving. But I don't have, it's such a, what's the word I'm looking for? The fire is just, it's so passionate, but I'm not getting that from this. It's more warmth. You've got this comfort here. You've got the hearth. You've got a baby and a doggy, it's, and then to me, the same thing with sage. I oftentimes will add sage to soups and even pizza dough, stuff that to me, it adds a home cooked taste, a earthiness, a comfort, and right now I'm actually getting these are the opposite of what you need. So okay, we are going into 2 separate directions here with this reading, because again, general reading, you have to figure out what's right for you. We have one of seeking comfort for yourself, checking out your environment, something in your environment which is causing rockiness um, needs a break. I'm not going to tell you to sit here and get rid of it completely because that's your own situation. I don't know. I don't know if it's just sometimes relationships are rocky or if it's full on abuse. So if it is, please seek help. And my heart is with you as well. Um, but you need rest. You are needing comfort. And like when you think of wintertime, we stop for a bit, right? We hibernate. We spring comes and then we do spring cleaning. But winter is time for, not that this is winter time right now, for me anyway. Um, for you, it is a time of you need calm right now. You need gentle waves, nothing harsh. So I'm hearing to encourage you to take time for yourself, however much you need. If it's just once a week, that's all the time you possibly have, take that. If it's a half an hour each day, take that. I personally love having my coffee. Like, this is my me thing. And I don't have to have it, but it comforts me. The heat and the making of the coffee. So check out your environment. I'm sure you already know what it is. You know what's rocky. Give yourself some space. Give yourself grace. Um, there's no need to be judgmental about this at all. It's, we're so critical of ourselves. It's easy to do. So no worries on that. You're needing comfort and peace and calm and oh, yep. I do want to see what this card says. I've used this deck maybe twice since I've had it, so I want to look up what this says. And then I have a feeling we're going to move on to the other direction that this is going. Hold on. Okay, this is really interesting to me. So apparently, according to this deck, sage is of the ether. It is not earth, which is so interesting. Or even air, like you think of, oh, there we go. That's why that makes sense. Okay, so you think of like smudging. People smudge with sage. So it is saying to intentionally clear your physical spaces, to take a look at your environment, and maybe you've got too much clutter going on. Maybe there's some things that, honestly, I believe that energies can gather in an area. If you have something there for a while and you're not dusting and whatever it is, or let's say you go to a particular area of the house, whenever you're upset, your emotional energy sticks with it there. I believe that that happens. So maybe you're just needing to take some inventory of your place and clean it, like clean house, clean spring cleaning, right? So I'm encouraging that, but this is saying in order to gain some of this comfort, we need to clear out some of that energy. Okay, so that's that one. And now we are moving on to something that's a bit more. Wow, I've got way too many words trying to come out of me at once. Let me take a sip of coffee. I wanted to say rugged and flamboyant. Those are the words were trying to come out. Churning. I've got churning. Like, uh, let me quiet myself for a second, please. I ask for clarity, please, for this different direction for group one. Please let me give them what they need to hear. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing fire is in your soul. That's a poetic way of saying that. This, I mean, my gosh, look at this card, right? Look at this thing. It's incredible. It's basically, it looks like an angel of fire. There's wings, there's beautiful work. Um, wow. I mean, just your soul is made of fire. You need to incorporate more of what brings up your passion into your environment. Into your home. I actually am not feeling this card for now. I'm feeling the rest of them. Unmarked trail, revelation. I am feeling that this is introducing yourself to something new. It's going to get the juices flowing. It's going to get your passions going. It's creativity maybe, or something you didn't know you really liked. Maybe write a list of things you haven't tried yet that you've kind of been interested in but don't know, right? Yeah, incorporate it though. I'm getting a lot of bring it home, bring it with you. Create your space. Yeah. It's like, do you see how these rings here are almost like when you drop in a water and it spreads out? I'm I'm feeling like that is now connecting with this water thing, but what you take, what you're bringing home, what you're putting into your environment is really going to affect that environment. Like I was talking about earlier with the other direction this went, that the energies that we have in our home affect us. Whether we realize it or not, whether we are fully aware or not, they affect us. So, what do you want in your safe space? What's something new that would bring you joy in your safe space? And not just joy. Don't think of something fleeting. Your soul. What feeds your soul? This is your core. This is what is truly important to you. You also might find that you didn't know something was that important to you. You didn't know it was going to have such an effect. Here's an example. I started buying these decks of, cards, oracle cards mostly, a couple years ago. It's been, I don't know, 3 years. And I had one deck of tarot cards before this, but these decks, I did not realize that I was going to fall in love with them. I didn't realize it was going to become like my thing. Um, and it does feed my soul because I love doing this for you guys. Whether I have a lot of viewers or not, I'm happy to be of use and to see the beautiful artwork. It does feed my soul. Okay. All right. I'm feeling the energy has calmed and That's pretty much it. So for one of your groups is to clean house, get rid of the energies, pay attention to what's what, where, why, when, how. And for the other to bring in a new path, a new way of, I don't know, being, creating. Could even be people. I get together with some strangers over the internet. I don't know. Sorry, that is not advice you usually hear, but they have like meetup groups, right? That are local and interested in the same thing, like going for a hike or playing cards or whatever. So, options. Okay, that is it, guys. I hope that in your life you truly feel seen and heard and loved, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, pile two with the heart druzy. Let's see what your message is all about. We have preservation. We have a skeletal figure here, and then it looks like a child within some foliage and flowers. We have dark matter, mystery. Really interesting reading so far. Gosh. Caterpillar. Do you see this? It's a cat, caterpillar. Opportunity is what that's about. We have cave. And scarab. Wow. Huh. Okay. This is super interesting. Just in case you like numbers, number 38, number 4. Dark matter also says mystery, in case I didn't say that. Caves are mysterious. You can see the opening, but you can't see the depths of it. It's hidden within. She's got a butterfly over her mouth, almost like hidden within, right? Same thing here. Skeleton on the outside, child on the inside, hidden within. I am going to read up on this. I rarely use this deck, and I'd like to know what this says, besides what my own symbology is. So I'll be right back. Okay. This is pretty this is a difficult one. And I'm just gonna have to tell it like it is, because in truth that's me loving you. You obviously, I mean, a lot of people, but you've got something within you that is traumatic, right? That is from your past, and you hold it in. And oftentimes people that go through this type of stuff have a lot of trauma in our childhoods. Our inner child stays locked away. We don't pay attention to it. We don't listen to it. We go numb, whatever it might be. And this is asking you, the cave is asking you to venture in. Don't be silent anymore. Oof, man, my heart hurts. Oh, I am going to actually read you this one because they say it better than my brain is computing at the moment. So, the energy of caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here you being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for a time. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you at this time. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Yep. So, whatever you've been holding back and keeping in, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it free, right? This is for you. This is for you to have your better future. The scarab has it has a balanced and an imbalanced perspective here. So, balanced, there's faith in your ability to heal and willingness to see life's inherent talent for self-renewal. Imbalanced is flattened by a perception of terminal defeat. That is just a perception, remember. To bring into balance, align with nature's rhythms of advancement and retreat. Honor your primal instincts. That's what the book says. Now, I am going to say primal instincts can be confused when trauma is in the way. We can think it's not safe, when in actuality it is. We have to create the safe space, though. We have to know that we can stand up for ourselves and have our boundaries, and also know that we can't control other people's responses, emotions. It is time for you to speak. It is time for you to come forward. Opportunity. You have a different future. Your future is not based on what your past holds that scares you. But you have to do the work to get there, right? You got to do the work to get there. So enter into that space where you're keeping your childhood self safe and talk about it with somebody. Find your counselor. If you have a best friend that you feel okay with, maybe find a book that you can read about, a workbook to work through. But it's time to dive in. I feel like you're going to discover a lot about yourself as you do this. Be open to change, open to renewal. Remove the butterfly that you have on your face. No one is keeping you silent but yourself. This is all in your control. This is a really heavy topic, and I don't want you to feel alone. I really don't. At the same time, sometimes that's part of the lesson, because we have to learn to rely on ourselves. Maybe you think you already do. I don't know. Each person has their own way, their own timeline, their own lessons to learn. It is heavy and dark. But look how, see this darkness? How there's a light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. It gets brighter, and then you've got the frickin' scarab, which is this bright yellow glowing card that also talks about second chances. Talks about second chances. You get to go again. You get to try again. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Just know that my heart is with you. I do feel for you. And we will keep it simple and not continue anymore because it's just a heavy thing. I'm with you guys. My heart is with you. I lift you up. I ask for protection while you go through this time in your life. I ask for sustained growth and comfort sometimes. As we have these waves, I ask that you give them peace when they really need it. Okay. I hope you guys feel loved. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay. Pile 3 with your moon. Whatever moon this is. Lapis lazuli. I still can't. Whatever. Okay. Oh, dependability. These two people together. Time. Dances on one foot, a balancing act. All right. Bushfires with fury. And we've got the fish. And wave. Wow. Okay. You've got some water energy. So I think that I'm getting several messages. Sorry. Apparently my cat is going crazy at the moment. I don't know if you can hear that. My apologies. Oh, and numbers, just in case you're into numbers, 9 and 10. So what I'm getting so far is frustration here. Because you're having a hard time knowing what you can depend on, spiritually speaking, because we have our heart and our mind arguing. There are, I wish things didn't come out all at once. It'd make it a lot easier. So your frustration, you need to be able to let go. And it's encouraging, this fish one is encouraging play, going with the flow. The wave card is about being in tune with yourself. When you're imbalanced, the wave card is about not trusting your own intuition. And so I don't know exactly where you lie within this because again, everyone's different, but I feel like that's part of this fury. That's, you're frustrated because what do I believe? Which way do I go with? My brain is thinking this way, my heart is thinking this way. I hear this message, these signs. It can be difficult. It can be really difficult. I do this. This is my pile, man. I do this all the time. For some reason, when it comes to you guys and just putting it out there, I don't really have an issue. But when it comes to myself, I do. I argue. I go back and forth with my head and heart all the time. So, first, an acknowledgement of that frustration. And then there is another frustration that is you are taking on too much. You are that dependable person, but because you're dependable, everyone relies on you, and it's become too much for you. You need to take time for yourself to play. That's so ultimately, whatever other stuff is going on, this is calling you to play. It's telling you to take time for yourself, connect with yourself, and find enjoyment. You need a break. You are desperate for a break. Whatever time you can get. I also want to add this to the some people are more easily overwhelmed. So you might have the judgment that, oh, but I'm hardly doing anything. No. Wait. Maybe you have physical health issues. Maybe you have mental health issues. Maybe you are sensitive to energies and the people around you are just overbearing with their energies. Whatever it is, pay attention to what your body is saying, your heart is saying, your need to release, let go, and have fun for a bit. I personally, this is one way that I like to do it because, I get on myself. I need to clean more. I need to do this more. Whatever. I need to make healthier meals. Whatever. There's a lot of examples. But sometimes, because this is always in the back of my head of all the things that I need to do or get done, I need to tell myself, you know what? Today, I'm not paying attention to any of that. Today is my day. Today, I get to relax. I get to vegetate. Gosh, my sister, she's a cardiac nurse. Really stressful job. So on her days off, she doesn't want to do anything, right? And I get it. We all get it. Take time for yourself. Restore yourself. Do something you enjoy. If you just want to lay down and do nothing, do nothing. That is okay. As long as you call it rest, as long as you know this is about rest. This isn't about laying here and thinking of all the things you need to do or... Okay, my cat has interrupted this video, this reading, 4 times. So just know, maybe he likes your energy. I don't know. Just, it's a thing. He doesn't normally interact when I'm doing this. So something's going on with that. Maybe it's the importance of saying, hey, you need an interruption for what you're going through. From that, you need to come and get some calm and space and enjoyment in life. This card really is, it's about playfulness, right? Remember the bubbles? Remember when you're a kid? Bubbles! Yeah, well, have fun. Do some fun. Connect with yourself. You need this self-care. You will be stretched way too thin if you do not have this. Give yourself that love. Go ahead and do it. It is not selfish. It is actually giving you what you need. Yeah. Yep. Any other messages for pile 3? Anything specific elements want to say? All of this oceany, you have a lot more ocean than anything else. So maybe swimming? Do you like to swim? Maybe get a fish tank? I don't know. Take care of some fish. I'm really being attracted right now to the moon here and the stars coming up. So maybe nighttime is a better time for you to have your space, your peace, your enjoyment, whatever it might be, whatever you choose to do, how you choose to express. I do want to remind that this Fury card seems extremely harsh, but currently it's just a representation of frustration. It is not meant to be taken as like the be all and all, like you're so angry. No, it's just, you can be, I mean, maybe, but for most of you, it's frustration. Anything else? Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing that your time for you doesn't have to be by yourself. Some of you are more, oh my, extroverted. There it is. My brain almost lost it. You're more extroverted, and I'm seeing people hugging here. And it's almost, look at this. I know it's two people, but it's almost like this is a third one putting their arms around these two. Their head is down. But anyway, so people, you might get together for tea with a group of people. You maybe go hiking, maybe, gosh, there's just so much. So some of you, it's okay. We're not telling you you have to be alone. You might gain a lot of peace from friendships. Is that it? Anything else? No, we're good. It's closed. Okay. Okay. I hope you get that time, guys. I hope that you make it a priority. And obviously, I hope that you feel seen and heard and loved in your day to day. All right. See you guys next time.